Hi everyone, welcome to Karen from tilleykrafts.stampinupuk.net. Today you're joining me for a stamp around the UK, which will be the 1st of January 2026. So Happy New Year to everybody who watches. The theme for this video hop is embossing. So I've decided to go with this brand new embossing folder called Stone and Vine 3D. I think it's really nice, and I'm going to use this address to you new stamp that I've got. So let me just pop them out the way for a minute. I've pre-cut my card base, which is an A4 cut in half, scored in half. I've got a layer that's a 1/4 of an inch smaller to go on there, and I've cut 2 labels out of the branching out dies, lovely dies in there. So I'm going to be using this outline stamp, so it should fit on that one, but if it doesn't, then I've got the bigger one. I'm going to be using these. I may use the balloons, but we'll see. So I'm just going to bob that up there, and as per normal, I had it 2 minutes ago. Oh, it's here, it's all right. This is the folder. Really love this one. Not used it yet. Well, I've used it once to have a go, but I've not used it to make anything with. So I was going to pop that in there. My cut and emboss machine's off to the side, so I'm just going to be using, because it's 3D, plate number 1 and plate number 4. I'm going to put it in hinge first so I don't damage the folder, and just run that through. And if I can get it out, and we'll have a look at what this looks like. Oh, that is nice, isn't it? Now, I also did it on a piece of coloured and a piece of vellum. Now, I didn't like the way the vellum did it, because it's actually ripping the vellum. So I'm going to have another play with that. Maybe spritzing it might make it a bit easy, but we'll see. And I also did it on, excuse me, I think this is Pool Party, which I quite like. That's come out nice, but the detail's lovely on it. So that's going to be my layer on there, like so, which is pretty, very pretty. Now, I also wanted to highlight some of these vine leaves, but I didn't know what it was going to be like. Let me just put that out the way, and that. So on this blending brush, I've got a bit of green, so I'm just going to do it down here where I'm going to put the label, just to see if it picks it up. Oh, it does actually. So we'll just go over the leaves. I've not put any more ink on my brush. It's just what was on there. So we're not even sure which green it was. But I just think, well, just highlight some of those. But I just think it stands out. It's a lovely detail. Let's do that one down there. There we go, quite like that. So that'll just make it pop on the card a bit more. And then we need our stamping. So first of all, I've got Secret C, and we're going to stamp this up and see if it will do it nicely. So I'm just tapping, and just going to see if it will fit on. Should do, fit on just there. Give it a press down. Oh, that's quite nice. Not perfectly straight, but hey ho. And then I've brought in the flowers, so I'm just going to stamp them up, and they should just go on the corner here, dead nice. Sort of lines up with the leaves. There we go. Oh, how pretty is that? That's lovely. And I am going to actually do another bit of embossing, so I thought that would go on there nice and go on there, or I might just put that on there. Part of me is wishing I'd done a square one now, but we'll see how that goes. So let me just grab my embossing out. Oh. I just put everything away for Christmas, so there's my heat gun. and we want silver, Embossing Buddy and Versamark. And hopefully we have another label if I mess it up. So we're just going to tap, tap, tap over here, take any residual oils out, and hopefully it will stamp nice. So don't look at the colour of that. Right, so we have a happy. So that's going to go there. And then we've got a birthday, if I get it the right way up. I can't see because you're in my way, but hey ho. Birthday. Right, let's pop the lid back on there. And let's see if that's come out all right. I've put my silver in here just so I find it easier to use. I've got a little medicine spoon. And then I'm just going to pick this up. Out of it, and then we're just going to let's put a bit more on that. Let's make sure it's covered. Give it a little tap. Oh, right, let's see how this turns out. Right, now please feel free to turn me down if this is too noisy for you. I'm just going to plug that in. Whoops, I get my fingers all in the wires, excuse my arm. Right, so the heat tool has 2 settings. So for embossing I put it on number 2. So I'm just going to let that heat up. And then let's pick that up. I'm just going to, I love watching embossing turn. Right, it's just starting to go now. And then just move it across as it turns. You don't want to overheat it. I'm just going to give the back a little thing to straighten it out. And we'll switch that off. Let's pop that on there. I like that, it's pretty. And then just to finish the flowers off, I am actually going to just colour them in. So I have a dark old olive. I'm not doing anything special. So we're just going to give a bit of colour to the leaves. Like I was saying, it is a video hop. So when you've done with me, please click down below on the more button. Might have to go more. And see all the other demonstrators that have taken part. There'll be some lovely projects and everybody interprets embossing a different way. So this is light berry, no, it's light strawberry slush actually. I thought it was berry burst, but it's strawberry slush. Just add a bit of brightness to it. Nothing fancy with this blending, it's just colour the whole thing in. Do like a bit of blending. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And I think this is Darling Duckling. No, Daffodil Delight. I'll get them right eventually, won't I? Just go over my centres and these little spots. Could be pollen. There we go. So we just need to put this together. Before I do that, inside I am going to stamp these balloons. Which I think are quite nice. And we'll have another one. Can have 2 lots of balloons. You could colour them in, but blending does bleed, so I probably wouldn't on here. If I was putting a layer inside the card, then I probably would blend them, but we'll just leave it like that for our message. And now we just need to put this down and find my glue. Really pleased with this. Love it. So I'm just going to put quite a bit of glue on because it's embossed, so hopefully then it'll keep stuck. And then just try and just keep an equal border on all sides. There we go. Just going to turn that over and give it a press. That's lovely. Right, so I'm either going to give it a border like so, or just put it on as is. I think I actually might just put it on as is. Simple and to the point, and I like it. It's just a quick and simple birthday card, this, with a bit of embossing thrown on it. I am putting a few dimensionals on though, because of the embossing. It will keep it flat. And then we'll just finish it off with some gems. I am so impressed with that embossing folder. There we go. Oops. And then, where's the gems I picked out? I've got all sorts of gems here. So, I've got those ones. I think they're a bit too sparkly. I might go, actually, for the basic rhinestones. I do like these. So, we'll have some of these on it. But, yeah. Really pleased with that embossing folder. Oops, come here. And I think that would be a very nice birthday card for somebody. Oops, it's got a hair stuck to it. I can't get hold of it. I can't see. Right. There. Another one on there. Put one on there. Like that. That's enough. Oh, actually, no, it's not enough. I'm going to give these sparkly centres. Oh, pretty. Lovely. So, I hope you've enjoyed that. So, we've used the branching out dies to do my label. I've only used one label. I've used the address to you. So you can do Christmas ones here as well. So you've got Happy Christmas. So you've got snowflakes, you've got trees. Love the trees, actually. Where's the embossing folder gone? See? Can't keep hold of anything at me. You know what I'm like. Oh, there it is. There's the embossing folder. Vine and stone 3D embossing folder. I've used a bit of green on there, whatever was on my brush, and a bit of Secrecy and a few blends. So I really hope you like that. A little bit of decoration on the inside. So thank you very much for joining me for Stamp Around the UK. I hope to see you all again in the new year going forward. And please give everybody else some love. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.